You're not going to be kidnapped when you're traveling solo. And I'm sorry to say it bluntly because I know that as women, we have a lot of anxiety around this and safety in general when it comes to life, living, especially being alone, especially traveling in a new place while being alone. I've been to 16 plus countries by myself. Well, of course you can say that when you go to English-speaking countries and you go the Republic of Georgia, Poland, Japan, South Korea, Thailand, Colombia, Panama. Are they the most dangerous countries in the world? No, because I'm not an idiot. And you're not an idiot too, which is why I know you probably aren't going to Afghanistan for your first solo trip. But if I haven't been kidnapped and I look young, right? And I'm black, like I'm statistically probably the most kidnappable. You're not going to be kidnapped. I promise you're just not worth the trouble. And statistically, you're more likely to be kidnapped, literally statistically look it up, by someone you know. So for the people who are afraid to travel because they think someone's going to snatch them off the street and put them in a trunk, that's more likely to happen in your neighborhood from someone you know. A parent, an uncle, a family member, an ex-boyfriend. Not fun, but that's the truth. And again, I really am holding your hand when I say this because it is logical to have, you know, these hesitancies, to have these fears. But as someone who took their first solo trip at 17 and now it's been 10 years, I'm letting you know that I personally, and I have 500,000 followers, don't know another solo traveler who's been kidnapped by a stranger. And I know I'm not the end all be all. No, Gabby, just because you don't know anyone doesn't mean it doesn't happen. I know that. But I'm just letting you know that getting kidnapped in a strange country by strangers is not as 100% rampant as it may seem in your mind, or it may seem by like the fear mongers of the media. Because when you do see one of those absolutely tragic stories of something like this actually happening, it is a rarity. That's why it's being reported. This is not your sign to be 100% reckless. Do not listen to this and say, oh, that won't happen to me. I'm gonna go out with that guy for a 3 a.m. date and get drinks and leave my drink unattended. I'm sure I'm going to be fine because Abby said so. For my first solo trip, I'm going to go somewhere where I don't speak the language, don't know anyone, don't know how to navigate, and I'm sure I'll be completely safe because Gabby said so. But that's not what I said. Please do not go around begging to become a rare statistic. Keep the fear. Keep the hesitancy. Keep the double checking. Keep the triple checking to lock your door. Like, we need that as women anywhere. But don't let it actually stop you from booking the trip because